Grateful to be joined by the number 3 overall pick in the 2018 WNBA draft, but more importantly, a WNBA champion, Diamond DeShields. Welcome to the show.
What's going on, Jacob, Carrie? Thank you guys for having me.
We're looking at 18 moments that are going to be scattered across this drop with 2 challenge awards. And no better place to start than with the New York Liberty, made the WNBA playoffs on the last day of the regular season. And Manaja Lanny here hitting the deep three.
Naj has been amazing this season. It's incredible what happens when players are playing for coaches who believe in them, who give them an opportunity. And I think she really just took advantage.
You knew we had to get a moment from Sabrina. Here we see a beautiful dime from Sabrina in a game that I think was a lot closer than people expected going into it. Moving ahead from that same game, we've got Sophie Cunningham. Obviously, Diamond, you matched up with Sophie later on in the playoffs, but here's Sophie hitting the deep three at a very clutch hour in the game.
Sophie's someone who I've been playing against since college, and I always believed that she was going to be able to make an impact in the W, and, that's what she did.
Those 3 moments from the first playing game, we've got the other playing game that, as you mentioned, you were a part of. We're going to start with Arike Ogunbowale here.
I literally was laughing when she made this shot. Like, it was just one of those ones. I was just like, I'm here. She stopped, popped, and it dropped. And I'm just like, hey, man, that's a tough shot. Me and Arike are really good friends. So we always enjoy just the competition.
Moving along, same game, Satu Sabali hitting a very nice layup here. Contested the whole way, finishes lefty, strong. You mentioned Allie Quigley just a minute ago, and here we are. This was her moment from the WNBA playoffs, showing off the flashy handles, finishing off glass.
And Q has sneaky handles.
We've got our first moment from round 2, and this one from one of the GOATs, Sue Bird, with a 3-pointer, very clutch one at bat.
We've seen her hit these shots time and time again over the course of her career. She's a very efficient catch and shoot 3-point player. So if you give her an opportunity to shoot a shot like that, you can almost definitely believe that it's going to drop.
Moving ahead here, another all-time great, Sylvia Fowles. Minnesota really came on this season. They look like they're going to be a presence for a while to come, and Sylvia's always been one of the best rim protectors in the league. Into the semifinals with our moments. We're about halfway through the epic moments from the playoffs, and we're moving over to the regular season champs of the Eastern Conference, the Connecticut Sun. We got Dewana Bonner with a big 3-pointer here.
A lot of these plays always happen to me. Like, it's like Sophie did it, Arike did it, Dewana did it. I'm just like, okay.
Fast forward about a week, we've got our next moment, also from the Sun, and the WNBA MVP, Jonquel Jones.
I genuinely enjoy her game. I very much do, and watching someone at her size do things like this, the only other player that's doing it is Candace, and so that's Candace-esque right there.
One epic moment from the semis that really stood out was Courtney Vandersloot and this assist that we're pulling up.
Every Courtney Vandersloot moment stood out. Are you kidding me? The best point guard ever. I don't care. Like, I will argue with anybody about it, and that's just how I feel.
Speaking of superstars, we're going to now progress to the Western Conference Finals, and we got A'ja Wilson.
We don't get to often see her taking the ball through in transition like this. So to see her kind of display that this is a very special moment.
Moving ahead, we've got Chelsea Gray with a pinpoint dime to Liz Cambage.
What can you do? How do you defend it? Like, because it just looks like she's about to shoot a layup and maybe try to draw a foul or something, and then she just wraps around a 6'8" and throws a dime, and you can't really guard that.
Now we're looking at the last couple moments from the semis, and here's Diana, 37 points, coming through in the clutch.
Playing against her in the biggest moment on the biggest stage and guarding her, it's something that you dream of, right? Like I grew up watching Diana Taurasi, and now it's like I'm Garner in the finals.
The last moment from the semis comes from arguably the most dominant player in the league today, Brittany Griner.
She's just a dominant player, man. She's worked so hard. Another player whose game has just developed over the years and improved. And it's just great to have her have a chance to display that.
The last Mercury moment of this drop, and this one comes from Skylar Diggins-Smith, who put on a hell of a show in the finals.
It's just her making a play. There's no screens. There's no nothing. Like it's just her in her bag, opportunity to seal the game and taking advantage of it.
The MVP of the entire series, KFC. We got a layup from her.
It was no longer about like I need to prove. It was like, nah, I'm here. And the finals, or the whole playoffs, she was here.
Now we've got the last moment that's going to be in the drop. If there was any doubt of who it was, we're going to remove that doubt right now because Candace Parker, the story of the season.
When she made this shot, I was like, we about to win. We about to win. I'm about to get a ring. Like, we got it.